Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
The Pirates are trying to snap out of a slump they've been in of late, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney. Heidi?
Matt, this team has been in a really tough stretch of late. They were able to get a win in their last outing, and as one player told me, they want to keep that sweet taste in their mouth. He said making it 2 in a row here would go a long way towards turning the corner from that rough patch and maybe getting things going back in the other direction. Let's see if they can get the job done.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding in, Adam Hazley. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there for strike one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off.
Za bardzo na środek.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Now batting, Josh Bell. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Pan Spencer dostaje.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. McCutcheon is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Colin Moran will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats
No,
behind him,
I'm
because
lost now.
none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15,
Andrew Knapp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hard liner to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Andrew McCutcheon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. David Robertson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
number 30.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. First delivery to him on the way. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone. So that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure. So worth another look with Show Track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leone Kella comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So after a pretty rough stretch of games, this team's managed to put together back-to-back wins. You guys think this will be enough to get them back on the right foot?
Yeah, I really do. You would hope that they at least now feel like they've got some stable ground under their feet. We'll see if they can get on a roll and make up some of that ground they lost during that rough stretch, as you mentioned.
Yeah, the next few games will be pretty critical for this club, guys. They definitely need to build off these last 2 games.
Well, as teams do these days, Brian Reynolds is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy, because let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
I agree with you, Dan. And there's no bigger superstar to these fans. Let's hope he can give them a thriller.
Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran player.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter.
Standing in, Brian Reynolds, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side.
Come on, go hard,
But he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
All right, attaboy. Got a way to square it up. Good job.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jose Osuna. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carlson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, wait for yours here.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up.
Ready for another shot now, Dylan Carlson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see there. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd.
Come on, big guy.
The 0-1 delivery.
Inside ball.
Come on, let it fly right here.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Wong moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Reynolds turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.
The Buccos have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, coming into the season, we all thought this organization was in rebuild mode, but it seems they may have caught lightning in a bottle. Now, despite the hot start, there are still many skeptics out there who are insisting this team will eventually fall back to earth. As for these players, they don't seem to be bothered by any of that talk. They say they're just going to keep doing the things that have gotten them to this point.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. It remains 1-0. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding into the box, Brian Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Reyes with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Reynolds ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Left side. Davis has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets nothing. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Fouled off. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So striding forward now, Andres Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is line to left. Polanco is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The catcher, number 40.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So another big win for a team that just continues to defy expectations, guys.
Matt, at this time of year, skeptics love to try and doubt the validity of an upstart team like this one. These guys just continue to flourish in the face of that, and for me, it's just the best kind of story in baseball.
Amen. This team just seems unfazed by all of their detractors, and to me, it looks like they're having a lot of fun doing it too.
So in now for San Francisco, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Giants leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Gregory Polanco. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be Jose Osuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Garcia rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close. He almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The 1-0. Pops this one up. Hayes has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Donovan Solano. Last time through was a base hit. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Dickerson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
2-2 the count. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Sam Kumran is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 65.
Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping into the box, Jamison Taillon. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swing and a miss got him reaching.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1 the count now. Heading out towards shallow right. And Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against, so absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
One down.
Next to the ball, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A high fastball is in there.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
The windup and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Moustakas is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Colin Moran will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Hold strike at the letters, 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Team shooting for the Reds, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
And that's in there for a strike.
0-1.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is line to left. Polanco is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Cincinnati. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Colin Moran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Colin.
High in the air out to center field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here. Chris Stratton is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds lead this one 4-3. Lucas Sims is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Ready now, Kevin Newman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. He went down on strikes last time up. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goodwin is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Striding in, Gregory Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Runner goes for second, fielded by Galvis. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. 0-1 the count. The 0-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The set and the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Nick Senzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Richard Rodriguez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 6th. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Stepping up now, Josh Bell. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the year, Frazier is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready for another chance? Jacob Stallings. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Jason Martin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He makes the catch, and the Reds have earned a sweep here in this brief two-game series as this ball game